Hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. I'm getting this one in right before Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everyone that celebrates it. And we're just going to do a couple simple Christmas cards. I needed to do a couple and to put money in for those that's only getting cash. So that's what these are going to be for. All right, in my sneaky peek journal here, my little winter journal, we last saw this one. And then this was a set of stackable cards or pockets that I think was from this My Porch Prints kit. So that's what's here. It's just a bunch of little goodies in this pocket. And over here is one of the very pretty uh, prints from that kit as well. I just love the trees here in that line, and that little bit of script behind it really, really sets it off. All right, so we'll go into this side since there wasn't that much over there. Oh, and this is my CD pocket, which I made into a shaker card. Check that out. I took the word winter that I've used on the front here because it had more around it, you see. And I went and placed it in there. I inked up and sprayed and a few other things this, and look where I put that I guess it was like a metallic I used it up a while back, so I can't look at the jar and tell you what it is, but it was just something you would sprinkle on, but it made a halo around every one of these, which if you use salt, like really a harsh grained salt, it will do the same thing. I need to try that on one of my videos here pretty soon. But I always thought that was real pretty. And here, that's what the back looks like. And I just sealed it up, so, you know. The only thing is you had to really make sure your paper that went in the back here with a scene on it was all the way flush, so none of those little pieces could get up underneath of there. All right, and over here I have another side tuck. I think I need to glue that part. With a really pretty little bunny rabbit on it. Oh, that's right. That's why I had it in there like that. I don't need to glue it because I made it to where it would open up and you could write something secret underneath of here. That's what I did. It's been a while. A long while. And then I had this snowflake trim from long ago, and I used it in this book just to use it up. All right, now to our cute little Christmas cards. I guess you could almost consider these last minute cards, something to do at the last minute. I've already went ahead and stamped out this phrase, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. And those are to go on the front. I had a couple here in like a candy cane stripe. And then inside it's going to have season's greetings. And then it'll have like a little blank spot to tuck the money. It's not a very big tuck, but I thought it would work. Now, what I've used here is when Miss Beverly sent me her Happy Mail the other week, she sent something wrapped in this pretty tissue paper. And I said, I've got to use that. Well, this is all I have left. This had a big rip in it, and that one was too short. And anyway, so I took a, what is this, a 5... It's 5 by 6. So it's actually 10 by 6. And I didn't want to cut off to a 5 by 7 to waste that extra bit, So anyhow, that's what I've got. So I took and did a glue stick on the outside here, and then I put my tissue paper down. And you can see that one's kind of rolled up a little bit because he was on the top. I had everybody under a book all night long, and then I took them out and set them to the side, and that top one curled just a little bit. But if you leave them under a book a day or two, they're going to stay flat because these other ones are nice and flat. All right, so all we're going to do, I think I'm just going to get this glue and use it. All right, so we're just going to go. I've got 8 of them here. I have a few that's just going to go with the gifts that I had. And then there's some that's going to go with other stuff, like with the money. And this is basically all I was going to do, is just put that down on each one of them. And let's see what, I think the brownish one will look better. I just thought, oh, well, this has red on it. Maybe I should try this. But it doesn't look like it's doing that hot a job, does it? Oh, well, it's a card. I need to start getting more energetic on my cards. I hope everyone is doing well and they're ready for the big holiday here. Oh, I got that monster German chocolate cake done yesterday. That's always my pain. And boy, did it do good this year. It's actually barely fitting in the container. The icing is hitting the top of the container. Some years it doesn't. But anyhow, it's done. And now I've got to start working on a few other dishes today. Some of them will probably just be prep because some are only for Christmas Eve. And then there's one other dish that I have to take to my in-laws for Christmas Day. I made this real simple chicken and dressing casserole, and those people just went crazy over it. It's real easy. I cook up chicken thighs because I like a juicier piece of meat instead of the breast. So you just cut that up, and then it's got cream of chicken soup in it, and the cornbread Pepperidge Farm stuffing. I could not find that the other day at the store. It was packed though, so I can't really, say anything. I'll probably wait till the last minute to get it. It's always the way, isn't it? You try to go somewhere and buy something, and you wait too late. I used to work in Walmart, and there's these people that did their shopping Christmas Eve. I mean, and of course, I was in not health and beauty. I was in domestics, which is your bedding and your bath and your furniture and that kind of thing was all included, picture frames. Well, they would always wait till the last minute to come in there and expect to find an electric blanket. I'd almost laugh in their face like, you waited too long, people. They don't last that long, especially the little electric throws. I mean, everybody wants to give one of those for a Christmas present. So, all right. So the fronts are done. That's all I'm doing. Simple, simple. I mean, sometimes your card is just going to get tossed anyway. And then these are going to go inside. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'll just do one, kind of show you. And I'm going to glue that one down all the way. It's going to go right here. I'm going to right underneath of it. And I did it white I was actually using the cutoff. That little bit of cutoff that I had from the cards here, that's what I'm using. So I'm using up everything. This was as well. This was just a couple other of the strips from the 8 that I did. Now this one I figured I'd put over here about like that and just do like an L on it. And just like that. And then I'll be able to tuck the money in. And I have a regular 5x7 envelope up there. See, it'll work just like that. There you go. All right, let me get these kind of stuck out of the way here. I'll shut that one real gently so it can dry. Now, our next one, I had posted on my topper on my Rhoda's Junk page this Christmas tree that I made out of none other than candy wrappers. And these were all those Easter eggs at Easter time one time. And I saved them all. And I flattened them out. And what it is you'll make some triangles here. And they don't even have to be that neat. But you're just going to make them tree size. And probably the size that might go on the front of a card. Now here you can flip this one over like this. And you can make them at different heights. They don't have to all be the same height. But it's going to be something like that. Okay. This was just a scrap of paper I had. All right. Now, we're going to start gluing. And what we're going to do is you're going to start at the bottom and glue upward. So, we're just going to do this. And sometimes you can cut off what you've got here. Let me go up a little bit and not all the way, because it might dry on me by then. But you're just going to take and maybe cut that in half and glue that down like that. Sometimes if you want it pointier, you can do it a little bit more pointier. And you just kind of keep working at it like that. Now I might have to go in here, put some more glue because of this, or you can cut that off. Might just cut that off, to tell you the truth. Now I'm sticking to it. Okay, and what's our other color? Now I picked some trims out that I had that were in the purple shades. So, I mean, that may be what you want to go with, or it depends on what your color scheme is that you're wanting to do. Okay, go cut that one off and put here. Cut that little piece off there. All right. And that's basically our first row. And then you're going to go in with some more colors. Let's see. I need a yellow. Here we go. Yellow. That one's still got a bunny on it. But we're just going to take this little piece right here and put that up above. And then you're going to just create. And these little triangles are going to come down and they're going to look like they're the tree. Got to have us some pink now. Take a little piece of the pink. And then we're going to cut a little bit of that off. And I think my glue is starting to dry up on me. Now you can use any kind of glue you would like. And I'm using the fabric tack here because I figure it was nice and gooier and would hold better. Okay, I'm going to cut this one off. Put him down here a little ways. Yeah, you want to stagger them too. You don't want them too neat. So I'm going to put that one right there. And then I'm going to come up above and put maybe this blue here. All right, my husband and I finally got our tree up the other day. And it's very pretty. It's like a candy cane stripe. So I thought that was nice. I mean, I'm a procrastinator by choice. And I was waiting to the last minute almost to put that tree up. I think my poor husband, he wanted a tree. So he goes out and gets this one. And I don't know if you know what a flocked tree is. It's one that's got the fake snow on it. I had it out that one year, and man, it worked with my sinuses, and you breathed in all of the little pieces, and even just putting it together was a pain because we're trying to put it together, and there's too many male connections and not enough female. I mean, I have no idea what was going on with it, but it just... It was a headache, and we were down there for a half an hour in the basement trying to put it together. Well, I finally just went ahead and told him, I said, I'm gonna rethink this and go about it a better way. I go upstairs and I get it's a plug-in with three sockets on one side, like I can't remember what you call those things, but anyhow, that's what I grabbed. And yeah, it did the job. We finally got it together and got it to light up everywhere. But boy, that was something. I don't think I've ever... He says, well, you could have only took it apart the other year and um, all the cording and everything would have been in the same place. I said, I know. So what happened? It was trying to not be, but it got done. But it's very pretty. I did it. I didn't want to put all of those ornaments on because year after year, older you get, you're going to have more and more ornaments. Well, I did, but and I went with a hunting theme there for a long time, so that's what a lot of the ornaments were. So this year I said, I wanted something simpler. So I went with candy cane stripe or colored tree. So what I did was I just took anything that was red and put on there. Now first I put on, it's a pre-lit tree, so it's got white lights. And then I thought that would work with this great big candy stripe ribbon my mother gave me. So that went on next. And so then we just picked out, he had some little ornaments and things he made when he was young. So they went on there. And then I did just whatever else I had that had pops of red. So it's really pretty. It turned out really nice this year. Now, in a in a pinch, I'm a Scrooge now. In a pinch, on most years, I'm going to have just a peacock tree. I have this tree in the basement that's it's only 4 feet tall. It's already got everything on it. All you got to do is fluff it. And I usually have it that'll come out. And it's going to be the only thing that gets decorated that year. Ugh. Now, the one year when my husband let me quit work, I went and I actually decorated up everything. Well, I wanted to go through everything to see what all I had. So I decorated the whole house. I had a little snowman corner. I had a what the devil was that? It was an angel table, and so I had all this stuff, and I even went outside and wound lights around one of our trees outside, and yeah, so it was fun. I had all kinds of stuff going on. So that was his reward for letting me quit work. Oh, Lordy. So, anyhow, we got that year. Whew, took me forever to put everything away. I think that's what I don't like about the whole business, all the putting away part. All right, we're getting to the top of our tree now. I think I'm going to save that for the star. So, have a little bit more yellow maybe. I'm going to cut that pink part off. Or should I? Oh, I ain't going to worry about it. We're just going to put that on there. But this is really easy. I mean, this is all you got to do. Now, you can take some of your little scrappies. That's a yellow scrap, though. But take some of your little scrappies. Here's a purple one. And put on here as well to use them up. Oh, do I have enough glue there? Must not. Must have dried. I'm not moving fast enough, am I? Well, I hope everybody is healthy because I have finally, I believe, because my last video I was hemming and hawing a lot or whatever that is with my throat. Well, I'm not doing it today, so I must be getting better. Boy, that stuff, oh, it do me in. So I'm hoping nobody else has anything that's getting them down and taking away their joy of their Christmas season. Yeah. So please be healthy and happy. All right. Ooh, I crumpled that one up. So let's see. Put that one right there. All right. Let's get to the top here. Rhoda, let's get up there. All right. Here's one. I think that might be dry already. Maybe smear a little bit more here. But it's an interesting little tree to do. So, you know, you're using up your junk, your scraps, whatever you want to call it, and making something unique. All right, let's see about that one. So I'm going to catty corner that little point over to the left, and I'm going to find me another one to go on the right. Right like that. What else do I have left? I doubt I'm going to see that, but I'm going to stick it up there. Okay, so let me clean up, or at least pull all these to the side. And we're done with all of our wrappers. See, it doesn't take that many wrappers. Oh, let's put that back on there. I think I'll use my other glue for the next step. And like I said, we're going to do a star. Now, I don't know if you can freehand a star. It could be wonky as could be. Doesn't have to be neat. Like, we're going to make a real elongated one on that end. And a little stubby arm. And we'll go up and down, sideways. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. It's kind of hard. And then I'm going to go up. All right, there's my star. It's very delicate. Very wonky. All right, I'm going to go in a little bit more on this leg, because that one looked kind of strange. That one too. There, much better, much better. Okay, so what we want to do next, and I didn't use any of these. I'm going to just do one. Oh gosh, it's glued down. I think it's glued down a little bit. I got to clean my mat. Oh no. That took the... I've already messed up my mat, and I ain't even really done nothing with it. Alright, so we're going to cut this all along the edge. And get off all the little excess pieces. Now you can use some cardstock for this if you'd rather, for your back. So it'll be a little firmer or sturdier. And, you know, you just use whatever. Oh, I almost took my star with me. Use whatever you feel like you need to do. Okay. There. And this is what she looks like. And then we're going to go over the edge with this. And that is going to hold down the edges. And it's going to give you the basic shape of your tree. And I'm just going to do along the outside edge here. It also may help hold it down, because it looks like a lot of my edges are not really held down that well. Okay, I like this one because it's got like a little star pattern on it. I'm just hoping it will cover this all the way. Well, it'll at least do the two sides, so we're good there. Let me go at the top and come down, because I'm rolling everybody up. Okay. Oops. Do a little bit here. There. And then you'll have a piece along the bottom. I'll take one of these little crazy ones here. It's got a little bit of green on it. And you can see I'm not even bothering with straightening anything or cutting it yet. I'll just cover everything up, and then I'll come back and do my trimming. Whoops. Alright. Let's trim there. Trim here. Put a little bit of extra under here to secure it. And I have to trim that little piece there. And then up at the top, all you're going to do is put your little star. And then whatever piece of background card that you're wanting to put this on, that's what you're going to use. There we go. I think that's done. Let me see if I can find something for you to see it against. Okay, I found this little piece of white wood grain. So I've scored it in the middle, so it's 4 1/4. And then it's, what is that, 6 1/2 tall? I think that's what it is. So we're just going to score it there. And then we're going to use this little bit of scrap that I had left over. Now this tree is going to go, it's just as tall as the card. So I've got this little bit that I had left over from another project. I think I even used it in my grungy journal. So we're going to glue that down so it kind of looks like green grass. I guess you're going to say that, green grass. So it's on either side of my tree. Is that right? Yeah, that's good, because I could actually make it kind of look like it's patchy, and then there's snow on the ground as well. We'll go with that. Oops. I'm going to put that one up here. And kind of have it just going across. And then this little piece maybe right there. I'll have to trim some of these as soon as I get them glued. Well, I don't know how it's going at the shop lately. I really don't know that anybody's bought that much of my stuff, because I've not seen anything. Usually she'll post how much you've sold, and maybe since she hadn't posted about me, I haven't sold anything. So I'm not sure if that endeavor is working out for me. I know she recently moved me. That probably didn't help me any either. Alright, I'm going to put the glue down. Now, if you like to ink around things, depending on what color is your major color you're going for here, I could have inked this with a dark purple to make it stand out a little better. I think it'll stand out pretty good anyway against this this white. Alright, so let me try to ink up my star there. Oh, where's my tweezers? I've been trying to not use them, but I think I need them for this. Okay, there we go. Then we're going to put our star down. There. So, how do you like that? It's just a simple little tree. You can see all the little points. Now, if you don't like this wide of an edge, you can do a narrower edge. It just depends on you. I think I really did have one that was half of this width on my other ones that I had done. So, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that. Got a few ideas with our Christmas cards, and you have yourself a merry little Christmas. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.